Torre ahead in the 2 versus 2.
A final lock will be Cho'Gath in the top lane for Bwipo. Obviously saw how powerful Wonder was on it yesterday and wants a little bit
even. Very good from him. Now, Hylissang is joined with Selfmade, very classic Hylissang move. I think Kryze is dead.
Yeah, I think he is as well. He's going to use the Unstoppable Onslaught underneath the attack. Great
nice.
Flash into the grand entrance. Hylissang. There's a reason this guy's got 70% win rate on Rakan. If you look back at the first half of the split, their first 4 weeks, they were taking about 20 to 30% of the into camp. It meant that KazaLoLL had it. Yeah, it could be a dive. Meant that KazaLoLL had knowledge of the window. Oh. Dragon's Rage into the knockup with the axe. And goodbye, Bwipo.
That was clean. Yeah. Well done, regardless. Of course, Selfmade then healed back up on the Raptors, wrapped around mid, but then a really good shot.
This is not. This is super serious. Could be the first time in the organization's history that they do not make it to playoffs.
Ooh. Here we go. Knock up onto Torre.
Shockwave's going to come out. Torre is dead.
Good pick comes through from Fnatic. They're also looking to secure this mid-tier 1. I love the collapse from Bwipo, of course. XL continuing to push the wave in.
Selfmade trying to get the eye proc. 1,000 HP left on the Rift Herald. Sonic Wave hits from KazaLoLL, he's jumping in, it was secured, I'm not sure who got it. The knock up onto KazaLoLL, he's going to get knocked back. Torre going in, has the Cosmic Radiance. KazaLoLL able to escape towards the bottom side, and Fnatic did get the Rift Herald, picked up by Bwipo. XL, stun into the Rupture! Double for Bwipo, out of 1 more on for Rift Herald charge. Might even be able to take the plate here. Hylissang has a Demolish proc available, and that tower is done for. 2 quick turrets in the mid lane. Kryze doesn't. Well, it does have the Unstoppable Onslaught. The TP coming in. Kryze, you got to pop it now. He's running. He's speeding towards Hylissang, but he can just dodge away. Still the knockup lands. Decimating smash. Reckless flashes away from it, and Hylissang will die. Not really much you can do in that situation. Bwipo pops the stopwatch to get away from the dazzle. The shockwave too early, but the decimating smash will find its mark. And XL have managed to get a shutdown on
one Drake away from that soul.
Man, and soul can be so useful, especially in
mid-tier 1 left. Again, XLs, they're feeling okay. This Kalista comes online, but the center is ahead in gold. The center's going to continue to scale up. The more stacks she gets, the more range she gets, the harder she gets to kill. But Kryze has found the flash.
Reckless does not have flash. Decimating smash going to come down. The stun lands from the dazzle. The shockwave didn't connect. KazaLoLL wasn't able to go in, but the Reckless chase is still on. Dragon's Edge kick is going to knock him away, but KazaLoLL jumping forward, and with the final swipe of his fist, he will take down Reckless. KazaLoLL is on a killing spree.
With those with those Oriana shockwaves, Selfmade now caught out KazaLoLL.
KazaLoLL trying to dodge around. Flash the Unstoppable Onslaught, and if Oriana comes across, that's a shockwave just waiting to happen. Hylissang, you got to use the quickness which you don't even have. Reckless caught out on the backline, decimating smash, stopped by Hylissang. Great grand entrance by him. Torre going in, the shockwave will pull Selfmade back. The first smite comes out. There's the feast as Cho secures it. Bwipo gets it. Fnatic secure the Baron, and 1 kill goes down, but the kills rain in the opposite way. Fnatic get 2. They're looking for more as Hylissang pops the quickness, but there is a blast cone. The kick back into the smash, and Hylissang will go down because Selfmade cleaned this up. He gets 1. Looking for the jump, looking to get back into this fight, and KazaLoLL and Kryze are running on the wrong side of the map. Selfmade going forward even further. Void Spikes coming out. KazaLoLL hits the Sonic Wave, gonna dodge away, but with the last embrace, you see Kryze locked in place, and now Fnatic continue just to leap forward. Selfmade helps Reckless to a kill. Kryze goes down, and Fnatic find an incredible fight in the river.
And it's impressive how Fnatic were able Bwipo was still there to land the consume. Fnatic also denied, whereas XL have only been able to find these kills, and now Selfmade's going to find another one.
Wow.
Yes. In the event that XL lose this game, that does not lock them out of playoffs. If they are able to turn it around and win, they will lock playoffs. At any
point, Reckless now has absolutely crazy range on the center. It becomes very difficult for XL to find an engage. Coming in from the bottom side as well. There is the Cosmic Radiance as the re-engage might happen. Fate's Call use. Selfmade just flashes straight across the wall. Reckless is going to join from the top side. Patrick's going to have the flash to get out of here, and Torre is left all on his lonesome with an incredible quickness into the knockback. Goodbye, XL. Patrick gets taken out by Reckless. It's a triple for him. Kryze is going to get chased out as well. They're looking to try and give the quadra to Reckless, and he might even be able to get out across this wall. Kryze continuing to dodge, hit with the last embrace, and Selfmade will swipe away the kill.
He's sitting on a ward. He uses his ultimate just as the control ward drops, sneaks in there, and then realizes, okay, no isolation damage. I can't actually go for this play. And then he's just patient. He's just waiting. He's waiting for the rest of his team to join. Hylissang is there to offer protection, and then the moment XL try to engage on him, he flashes out. Now XL is split up, and this is where Hylissang comes in clutch. He lands, he sidesteps any of the damage coming out from the Scion. He then flashes in, 3-man knockup. Nemesis then flashes in. kind of messes up the combo a little bit as he tries to get as much burst damage down as possible, but that's just going to hit the town. Now you'll see all 3 waves hitting at exactly the same time. Oh, it's so rare that you actually see this. People are just so hungry to just kill the minion waves, but now you have 3 points of pressure, forces XL to split up. Fnatic now breaking into the base. They're threatening that inhibitor. They come bot to deal with this wave. Oh, look, top lane. Another wave is hitting, and it's just spreading XL thin, making it that much easier for Fnatic to get into the base.
And Fnatic already able to crack open that bot lane tier, that bot lane inhibitor tower. Specialist trying to clear out top. Cries by himself, trying to get towards this cannon minion in the mid lane, but if really not too much you can do. That inhibitor tower is going to fall as well. Inhibitor chipped away out in the bottom lane as Fnatic continues at the end of the split to make it back into playoffs, to get into those best of 5s where they have historically performed. Fate's Call used by Patrick to get away from HylaSang. Once again, HylaSang finding those engages and getting those ultimates out.
Well, that was kind of the engage that Fnatic needed to secure themselves in the souls. We want to make sure that we secure that. Now Baron spawns in a minute. So it seems like Fnatic is taking this extra safe. They're just going to wait the next minute. For the
tentative, and then there's waiting for the perfect moment. And sometimes perfect moment doesn't come, and sometimes Torre walks straight into you. Face Call used here as Selfmade's jump forward. Whipper fighting off towards the bottom side. Cosmic Radiance going to come down. Dawning Shadow used as well, but the Cosmic Radiance will be there. However, Torre stunned up, locked down the Dazzle. The Shockwave hits onto Reckless, but he's able to flash away. Selfmade diving in as Patrick tries to open up, getting those shots off with the Runans. Brippo might fall here. The render yet to come out. Oh, he jumps straight into the rupture. Patrick's going to fall. Selfmade goes forward, and here we go. Reset after reset. Selfmade's trying to get the damage in. HylaSang once again hits the knockup. Cries diving forward. Selfmade healed up with the Athenes from HylaSang, and Cries will die. Fnatic now have a 4-on-1 to win this game, to eliminate Vitality, to eliminate Misfits, and to get one step closer to playoffs, and they are gonna take it. XL had their shot at locking in playoffs, but they're gonna have to wait for tomorrow, because today Fnatic will take the win.
A very big win and a much needed
Origin game. Have to see if Gilius can have a stronger performance here, as the final lock-in will now beat the set. For KazaLoLLCShighlights on the top side of the map, obviously very solid match.
Having access to the Syndra ultimate, which really is going to empower Vitality to say, okay, yeah, we have a chance in hell at stealing this one away, unless it is a very cheeky snipe, and no, there we go.
And
this
here's
is not
going to respond with some plates of their own, but KazaLoLLCShighlights going to be in trouble. He's going to go for the pullback. He's no longer isolated. They have to be careful. Big haymaker going to hit Gilius, but Cabo's still going to drop here in the end. Not tanky enough. His first blood goes to Schalke.
Yeah, finally a 14-minute almost there on the clock first blood. It took a very long time, but that's kind of the idea of what Schalke want to execute with this composition. Meanwhile, I still feel like it's a huge ultimate, as there's a deep teleport and Comp's in trouble.
Yeah, now stepping forward. I'm trying to outplay here, trying to go for the 200 years, but I don't know if he can make it happen. The flash before the taunt's a bit awkward there. Ottawamne going to grab that one.
Yeah,
they were winning, and then they put him back on the Yuumi, and that is a big fear of mine. Obviously,
like set ult and maybe a volley bear and a scatter.
But we don't have a Sejuani, we don't have an Ornn, but now we might not even have a Comp in this game, as Shen is now coming in. Comp's going to be in trouble. Ottawamne going to move in just in time to get Gilius the kill.
And yet Kazak's still very imbalanced. So we talked about how Vitality were actually going to have great itemization to go for this. You know, Syndra had her Ludens, you had the battle stats from the crit on the
Neon. Solid play, slow play from Vitality, but really making it work there. Mid lane tower being broken in an
KazaLoLLCShighlights could ruin Gilius' day.
Oh, protect the president! Don't let him go down! Oh, Gilius is after the president. Comp running for his life, the suplexes, everything's coming out! They've stopped it all. The president is alive, but he's not doing any damage. Meanwhile, on the backside, Malitz is going to find one. Comp still standing. Schalke scrambling to find these kills, but they won't get the opportunity. That's the triple taunt. That's big damage coming in. Oh, you were worried about the Kazakhs, but you didn't know the Shen hit like a truck. Gilius now coming through the fight. Stealth going to have a brief moment here. Going to find another one. The reset comes out. Dreams, Abadage. Little girl, little cat. What can they do here? Taking down the big bear. Next up is the big man. Mecha set, no chance here. Stolen flash, leap out. Drowsy come back. Boom, boom, slap, styling on him. Oh, God, just embarrass him. Breaking his ankles. There's nothing you can do, Cabo. You're just going to be embarrassed after this one. Your champion has no agency. Oh! That was great.
Champions.
Kazakhs takes half your health, and the Shen can find the fight that they're looking for. Trouble bubble to start it off is big. Lebrov catching out Ottawamne in the side. Comp trying to find an opportunity to auto-attack, but hasn't found it quite yet. Schemes going in, Bullbear going in.
Gilius got it.
Gilius finds it, and Neon now on the chase. Lebrov's made it out 4 now. Magical journey through the wall. Good damage coming in from the backside. That frozen mallet making it impossible to get away. The binding will not connect, and look at the damage coming in from Abadage. Ottawamne over the wall. The Ezreal ult over the backside. It's just too clean. Schalke are mowing down Vitality. Comp can do nothing in these exchanges. The flash forward for Neon. absolutely no hesitation as the triple goes down for Gilius.
And Origen fans are losing it right now. I think for a minute there, they were getting a little bit nervous, maybe like
They're
bringing...
clever. Just to make it out and just needs to connect him Frozen, but KazaLoLLCShighlights going to pull him back. Shen now coming in. They're debating, though. They don't want to take this fight. Abadage now stepping forward. Vitality caught in enemy territories. Odoamne is going to leap in. He's going to find the taunt. Comp now going to be in trouble. Gilius on the backside. Eyes on that. Yuumi now going in. Comp is going to get taken out just like that. Vitality are getting picked apart. They cannot find the 5v5 they're looking for. They're getting no opportunities to hit priority target. Gilius goes invisible at the perfect time. It's a triple for Abba.
Ridiculous amounts of damages. Now, they're just going to chase down LeBron. Let him go!
Mikhail's coming out. Makes it easy for the follow-up. Isolated as well. Dreams is even hopping off the body just to make sure he can get in on the action. And now Skeen's going to be the one in trouble. Good night, Mr. Bear. That's going to be an ace for
Long
Schalke.
enough for his team to respond. Because look at where they are on the map. They're so far away. Neon goes over.
Knew that they needed to do something, and they just did not identify the right option.
Desynced their power points to where they wanted to have fights, or successful fights, if you will. But, you know, when your only engage is like Bard Ultimate, Scatter the Weak, and Sex Ult,
Yep.
I think this is what happens when a poke composition just gets you under towers and then just takes pot shots at you.
Yeah, and obviously LeBron is fishing, trying to find something back, but the thing about the Schalke composition is that it's just insanely good into Bard. Every single champion has a way to get away from the Bard Ultimate. These are not the immobile carries like the Aphelios or the Ashe or the Varuses of patches past. This is a very mobile set of champions that just aren't really going to get reliably caught out or be caught grouping up for this Bard Ultimate.
And Odoamne is unmovable. He is so tanky.
289 to the 220 of Cabo. Now, admittedly, maybe Cabo's giving up some of that
He's level
CS over
18
to
to
Gaunt.
level 15. There's nothing that they can do to Odo.
He's just walking away. For now, they're holding on. They're trying to get something done, but a clean taunt coming in from Cabo on the follow-up now from the Cat. Gillian's going to leap back over the wall. Not all of their damage is there, but it does not matter because Odoamne, as previously mentioned, is unkillable, especially when you pack a Cat on top of him. Second taunt going to come in, and I think Schalke are over it. I think Schalke want this game to end. They can take this inhibitor. If they want to keep pushing forward, they absolutely can. Maybe they play it out slow and steady, but they've got all the tools they need to end.
They could also fall back and try to go for the Drake Soul if they're really not feeling this one, because that is a lot of members for Vitality still alive, but they go for it.
Go, the classic Shen taunt flash to finish the deal. LeBron goes down. Dream's going to take that one. Neon now stepping forward. Can't even get one shot by Melitza. The flash out to safety. Heal now coming in. That's it. Nexus exposed. Schalke, the miracle run alive. They will have to step over the body of Vitality to make it happen, but they're more than happy to do so. Flex pick, because quite frankly, it would make a lot more sense if it was.
No, Nukeduck is the mid lane Camille player, and he takes a comment on Camille.
That are that high. Very rare that we see a team that is not just going 16-0 or whatever, have a top lane. Mid lane, as we see Jack Troll using the Summoner Spellbook to TP to the bottom side.
But this is the one window. Trick has found it. The wave crash came in, and Alfari now 2v1.
Gonna jump in, gonna go for the wall, gonna try to finish the dive here. Has the Hextech Ultimatum, but Alfari gonna get taken out. Just a big punch to the face and first blood for OG lineup.
They're not moving because they saw Nukeduck disappeared, but now that Nukeduck's back in mid lane, that's why they
Clean pullback into the sweet suplex. Alfari, goodbye.
It's Nazir, it's a Vladimir, it's also an Ezreal and a Bard. Like,
yeah, this is a game where I would advocate for a bit of healing reduction. I'll have to hold that thought. OG trying to use a global advantage here, trying to get something done. There's the Ornn on the backside. Nukeduck sidestepping there on the initial stun is going to be a big deal. Crown shot taken out. Limit next on the menu as Nukeduck wants to turn it back. Down comes the Requiem. Nukeduck, they found kills. It's 2-2. Yes, SK have a 2 Drake advantage, but OG, while top lane seems to be going wrong, everything else on the map seems to be going okay for now. That's going to be double TP coming in. First, it's going to be the Azir, tick, followed up by the Vladimir coming through. Gen X on the backside looking to fish off Xerxes. Xerxes going to be in trouble. Very immobile, but the dunk down coming in from Trick. Jack Troll left himself in the pit. That's going to be tough. Nukeduck trying to find the disengage, potentially trying to find the turn as Xerxes remains alive. A lot of damage can come in from this card. This wall of pain as well. They have to walk through it if they want to commit. In the meantime, Alfari on the top side.
then also going to grab Jack Troll here, who's thrown back by the Emperor's Divide. Swoop-de-dooped him.
Oh, yeah, you're right. This is absolutely karma.
That was
because that's like every piece of CC used on the Catfish.
And he goes into stopwatch. I like the fact that they tried to give the kill to Gen X. Gen X is like, delicious. And then Crownshot's like, nope, sniped.
No one who wants the kills is getting the kills today. Everyone else. The jungler's a bit deficient in that area. So now we see Contestion coming over the third Drake. OG feel like this is their time to shine. The knock-up already down on the Zazi. Perfect start for the split. Alfari on the backside can't go straight in for Zazi, but he went over the wall and it looks like accidentally clicked the Bard portal. He goes golden. Limit's still alive. In comes the Requiem, and that's going to be at least one, maybe more. 2 going over to the Karthus. Massive shutdown if they can secure the Drake as well. It's going to be big, but they're backing off. They don't want to give this one up. Azir Can he steal it? 3 soldiers waiting in the pit. It's going to reset a little bit. OG want to pull the Drake out, but it is just not. Let's Drake, get out of the pit. Steal? Whoa, crown shot, no. 33 damage, probably because 8 of his right clicks targeted a Bard portal, but we'll get to that one in the next fight. Can't blame him, just a weird situation. Zazi's broken on the top side,
That's
well
amazing.
highlighted. But yeah, it would appear that OG have, was it musical chairs? They won musical chairs. As mentioned,
like,
heavy magic damage composition. You brought that up earlier, Frostgren, and Limit now going to be in trouble as once again the Bane of Alfari is a portal! Nope, all right, fight going down. Alfari making it out. Jack Troll spitting him out. Everything's
and Limit's
fine.
still alive.
Yep.
Oh no.
Okay, so for those who are wondering what's happening, I figured out. So, okay, hold on. That Nukeduck now getting aggressive. Xerxes now stepping forward.
Oh
but
my God.
that damage is disgusting. Ooh, trick with the perfect face breaker. Wombo combo. SK, they're not taking shit from OG today. OG getting popped just like that. Slightly unintentional there, but they, Zazie with the scoop, scoops everyone out but Jack Troll, meaning that there was literally no counterplay for this OG lineup. All of their tools were gone in an instant. Now OG, though, they're still comfortable taking the fight. Xerxes on the backside. You have to keep your eyes on that card this damage, but a perfect ult to get things kicked off. Alfari,
so good for
backside, maybe you can get started, but Gen X is the one you have to keep your eyes on. Big damage going down, but there's no follow-up. SK, they've made a split decision. They can't quite match it. Alfari's now going to be in trouble. He's been isolated. He's flashing over the wall. He's going to be safe for now. Vlad is down. That's going to be a big deal. Nukeduck, though, maybe overcommitting here as the damage from the Edgeel goes in. Nukeduck now has to run for the hills. The rest of the team to dunk back down from Trick. Massive performance from the set in the jungle as Crown Shot will
Alfari getting led around by this Azir, but as soon as he kind of turned back to the rest of his team, SK just, again, now it's Crown Shot, and the fact that that list keeps getting longer and longer, I'm just going to say it again. When we talked to Crown Shot, he was like, I know I'm ready for Worlds. I know I'm good enough to go to Worlds and perform. I just need to be on a team that's good enough. SK Gaming are that much closer with this gold lead in this game to taking Crown Shot to Worlds and finally proving himself, something that Upset has been trying to do for years now.
This is it. SK the potential to lock playoffs, the potential to do it on this fight. Nukeduck still gets the ult coming out. Requiem coming down, just poking him, just softening him up. They're ignoring the Vladimir for now, hoping to get a man advantage in this fight as Alfari splits on the side lane. Death Dance isn't completed yet for Alfari. Would like to have that item as Xerxes is now in trouble. Trick smited out. Is the poke there. Good damage comes in from Upset. Limit just the highway for that to connect. The rest of the team will back off. Vladimir ultimate is not going to have any kind of follow-up, so OG holding on for now. They're going to give up 1 inhibitor. It looks like they're going to give up 2 as Limit buries the team back into the mid lane. SK ready and set to end this game. They just need to pull the trigger and go.
And look at Alfari. He's got TP, but this is like, you know, either this
shot.
He's rage pushing. Cubes down. It is so rare that teams make it back from that.
Shot.
There's the Alfari.
Jack Troll on the way in. Dead Man's Plate taking him face first into the Crown Shot. Definitely not where he wanted to go as Alfari finds himself staring face to face with the Zanyas there from Crown Shot. And Jack
A lot
Troll.
of work for the ornaments across his team, but
Oh, TP to topside for the wave as Ocean Soul goes down. That feels bad. SK on the cusp of making playoffs. OG on the cusp of elimination. Everything comes down to a final fight. Gen X. Keep your eyes on the Vladimir. The setup is there. Nukeduck caught out. Nukeduck isolated. The team is not here to follow, but Camille on the side. Maybe they can get something done. Nukeduck's still quite tanky, but he doesn't get the chance. The suplex back. Xerxes now taken down. He's in the midst of the entire team, but Alfari just fighting for a target. No, Limit denying Zazie. Alfari can't get anything done. The Camille has been absolutely shut down, but no, Alfari finding one. The stun into the wall. The Guardian coming into the perfect time. Zazie's alive. The Railgun. Upset, desperate to keep the dreams alive of OG, but it is too little. It is too late. SK are moving in for the kill. They've got supers in the bot. They've got supers in mid. Crown Shot coming in just for style points. He knows he's done it. He knows he's made playoffs, and he knows he's taken it right from the hands of OG.
the old guard is dead. The new guard will rise up. It is Matt Lyons and Rogue fighting for the world spot. It is SK to kill Origen. This was a team that was undisputedly going to go to Worlds, and now lock SK playoffs.
Interesting into the Cho in the top lane, but instead, we're calling for a Doctor. It's going to be Mundo in the top lane for Wonder. Gives you that beefy front line, you know, Set, Mundo, Nautilus.
Fnatic, why are you not more surprised
Are you
about...
diving this?
Well, he has no flash, and there's 4 of them. Looks like they're going to dive
Oh
this.
my goodness gracious me. That minion's going to die. Mickey lands the hook. There's the root. The sleep comes. Wow.
Well done. That was a clean dive.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, very well done. They get the early flash. They look to punish it. Now Razor going to face check into Yankos.
Do you win these? He's got Haymaker. Haymaker's going to come out. Razor, do you win
Razor
this?
wins this. Yeah, Razor wins
But
this.
Yankos still has flash. Yankos could just flash across the wall, and Razor does not win this video.
Yeah, he wins the 1v1.
Observers. It's about 500 gold. Okay, yeah.
He is the goal difference right now. Of course, Razork, because... Ooh, level 6. Munda, he's gonna die.
Dan has the feast, Dan has the feast. No, Munda survives! He dodges to the side, he's on 19 HP, and he actually manages to escape.
Slow,
The cleaver, impact to cleaver, oh my god. Oh, Wonder, that was 19
some
HP.
lane dominance, because of course you have 2 ranged champions. We don't have time though, as Yanko's flash, Hex flashes in rather.
Bebiven has flash. He uses it afterwards and cleanses away. Paddlestar doesn't quite connect there from Pabs, but he's going to flash forward and get the ignite down.
To actually get the base first, because G2's bot lane is going to be forced to clear this wave. Now Wonder has found Dandan, going to go for a bit of trading.
Let's see what Mundo can do. Burning Agony ticking, Masochism already used, Infected Cleaver, Vetcha dodged to the side and Sadism popped. Betty, you think he's going to kill him?
I think he's going to kill him.
You think he's going to kill him? The doctor says he's dead on arrival.
That's his medical advice.
I think part of his lore is like he pretends to be a doctor but just accidentally hurts people all the time when he tries to heal them, and that's exactly what Razork is doing as he tries to chase down Jankos, gets the kill with the undertow. Perks will get, well, Mickey will get it in
to have the same success that he's had in the past, because last split they were able to get 5th Bebiven Believer, and I look forward to seeing what he can do next year. Meanwhile,
that was too late.
It makes sense. I think that the whole goal is to give you a little bit more burst, and we imagine he's going to go for the death cap next, which is
the paddle star.
What?
And the ignite is ticking. Stopwatch procced. Bebiven falls to the final tick of the fiery flames of ignite.
Observers, I need a replay of that hook, please. Please give me that replay.
Daddy, as a Nautilus main, I don't want to, don't want to highlight.
I need that replay.
Jake, can we just ignore the hook as the mid inhib? Oh, we can't do. I'm hearing over my headset. We can't do replays.
Contention. They will not be moving on into with this roster.
Yeah.
So definitely an exciting team to watch, and they're going to be playing next up against Rogue. Going to force another fight.
Curtain Call comes out, the sleep's going to land onto Denick. Mickey in range for the hook, but there's minions in the way. The Facebreaker going to come back. The Haymaker almost called them out. Shockwave used from Bebiven, as you say, it's really good, but even with a temper fake, can Misfits re-engage his copy? He needs to get in position, put the traps down. Teleport coming in from Misfits as Dandan looks to join the fray, but you can't get close enough. The GLP, the frozen hose, will slow up Misfits. Even with a magical journey, here comes Mundo. Bubble is eaten and Caps goes on a killing spree. The Doctor is in the house, Vedius, and he is delivering a sisterly to his opponents. Misfits have to flash away from Wonder's CPR that he is bringing to them. You take an injection, you get an injection, and a final Infected Cleaver does just go wide. But the showstopper from Jankos will stop Bebiven's heart for 35 seconds. You say that.
He is dead.
Oh, yes, okay.
He's dead. Secure this kill after the hook connects. Actually, the hook connects onto Caitlyn as well.
Yeah, it just hit, it only hits onto Kobe. Perk's gonna get chased down here. Ragnarok used. Flash forward.
Nice sidesteps.
I mean, you can't sidestep auto attacks.
Mundo.
More ultimates every moment. Bebiven caught out just a little bit. GLP into the ace in the hole. The Shockwave, they shut down the Caps. And that's waited by the Soul Stealer. The chase is still on here. Temper Fate's gonna hit Mickey. As you say, perhaps a little bit of an overstep from G2. Gargoyles on Mickey will keep him pretty tanky for the moment, but Caitlyn does a lot of work and the shutdown comes out for Dan.
G2 actually going to be forced to give this one away. Good punish there from Misfits.
Flash in feast, but I think that's really the only way that Misfits could get this Baron away. Hook misses there from Mickey. Not sure how he did that with the Nautilus hitbox. Razork's going to take a lot of damage as well as 3,000 HP left on the Baron. The sleep goes down. There's the Ragnarok, and you can see the sidesteps coming out, but Caps just jumps forward, ignites, and kills Razork. Caps is going to get feasted, though. The Baron will go down in favor of G2, and now the chase is on. Wonder, level 16, 100%, max HP healing. He will not die. He will never die. His name is Wonder, and he will chase you down. He will stick cleavers in your face over and over, and he might die. He died, and so did Mickey. Good stuff, Misfits.
He died, Medic.
Yep. Oh, chase is on.
Perk's looking to get revenge for his top laner. Oh, Kobe!
Kobe's doing as much as he can. The red buff ticking away. Perks has that last shot, has flash up in just a second, doesn't need it. Double kill to Perks. And if you all has the rapid fire cannon complete now.
Infinity Edge Storm Razor does some damage at 2 items.
It also helps when someone is just running fierce. Bebiven once again the target of the curtain call, able to dodge out of the back of it. One last shot being held by Perks. The tower down to about half. Good shockwave here from Bebiven, though. Yeah, really good quite low. The Ragnarok goes out, but already Jankos is dead, and Kobe's going forward once again. You can see here, Wonder will survive for a long time, but might die at some point as Perk's going to get chased off towards the side. He's dead! Kobe with a shutdown.
Because it is consistently getting punished, and this is one of the things. This is why when we talked about the Cloud Soul, it was going to be very valuable.
Through the river. Looking to see if they can find a catch. The root's going to land on Dan, and already the Baron is done. Mickey taken out with the Beast. Jankos jumping onto the backline. This Battlestar could be everything, but doesn't quite land from Caps. Perk's able to dodge to the side of the Shockwave. Dan flashing away from Perk's. Caps going in once again. The Battlestar alongside the captive audiences gives Perk's the double. Kobe flashes forward, misses the 90 caliber net, and Perk's takes the kill. This might be a penta. Oh, Danik, get back in reg. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Perk's wants his penta. He's had an awful...
Danik is able to avoid giving up the penta.
I think DOS would have given it.
The fact that Dan soaks up a lot of damage, the fact that Mickey gets chunked almost immediately, and then you can see that Jankos suplexing what looked like a Tyrannosaurus Rex into his team. And then I know who it was! It was... I mean, observers, I really love the cinematic. We just can't get over the fact.
This is Mundo Eye View.
Oh, he tries to think that, catch him out.
Okay, and winning tomorrow with if Rogue lose. Perks caught out with a Tempered Fate. Razork has the undertow, can go forward. Jankos with the double face breaker, and already Perks is dead. Kobe gets the shutdown, and now it's all on Kobe to try and open up on this team. Wonder has popped his ultimate. The sadism ticking away. Has the Baron going to go towards these Nexus towers, and I wonder, can Misfits work their way through him quickly enough? Cap's going to keep chasing off Kobe. Rupture dodged. Wonder no longer has the movement speed from his ult. Locked against the wall. And in the end, will fall, but the hook lands on Kobe. He's knocked up with a death charge. The base breaker comes out, and Kobe goes down. Caps has a Talisman of Ascension. He's been shopping in the Legacy shop to pick that one up as they take the second inhibitor in this bottom lane. They're looking for more. Danik almost goes down. The hook lands from Mickey, but no follow-up in terms of damage. And with Caps, the only guy really outputting any DPS of the remaining G2 players, you'd think they would disengage this, but Mickey has other ideas as he stops Razork in his tracks. Razork has the Ragnarok almost on its way back up as Mickey caught in the Rupture, but has already buffered the Dredge line away. Hex Flash used by Jankos to get himself away. Temper Fate misses just to the side. Ragnarok popped here, but there's the showstopper. Jankos can't quite get the kill as Razork heals up. Jankos has a Blast Cone, and it makes it so much easier to tank up an AD carry for a long time. Razork with the thumbs up. As Perks steps straight into the Shockwave. Febiven, yeah, once again, he's the target of everyone's affections. Depth Charge gonna lock him away. The showstopper, he's dead now. And yes, Jankos is like, I'm having some of that action. Jumps all the way to the back, and it's a 1-for-1 trade as Jankos goes down as well. Mid lane inhibitor spawning again in 45 seconds. Top lane, though, the target for G2 as they take the turret. Dan steps forward. Dan gets locked up. And even with all of your health, the Cho'Gath almost taken out. Tempered Fate misses. Danik goes down to Wonder, who gets the kill. Kobe chased underneath his Nexus towers by Wonder as well, but Wonder's actually been knocked up there and will die to Kobe. Caps going, oh my god. That was a lot of damage there from Caps. Dodges away from the Rupture with a portal jump. And this is it. G2 will take the win. Misfits, unfortunately, still eliminated from playoff. No way back for them. Would have only been a consolation prize for them to take this. G2 once again playing with the Fountain Laser, as in the end they take the win, as they will in a moment take the victory. They will succeed in earning 1-0 in this game.
Well, pretty chaotic game. A lot of fun, a lot of this comp. Number one,
oh my god.
Oh,
okay.
So we've got the AP Cogmore in mid lane. Okay.
Cheeses him level 2.
He is very low mobility. Cogmore, if he oversteps, I mean, it's a perfect pillar position here, and you can see inspired with the early flash for the red buff. Humanoid flashes away and still
so prolifically.
The difficult word to say.
I was so close.
Cross. It's all been great so far as Inspired catches the wave here in the top lane. TP going to be burnt by Larson to get here. Of course, Humanoid cannot match. He's already used a TP of his own. There's only one minion staying here, but Arome just locked up underneath the tower. Inspired gets his
first. Always be the first thing, hitting the plates, getting the Herald, picking up these Drakes.
to an
Except
objective. They've only really got the Gangplank ultimate to use to actually close that gap.
Kaiser with the quickness goes straight on in. Larson is done for. Vander
to the punch too, but have consistently fallen down to the top teams. But Rogue trying to mount a counter.
Kazi still has the Feather Storm's going to pop it down. Doesn't quite get the root off. Vander forced back towards the bottom side of this. The Stormbringer coming out from Shadow. He might fall. The Subjugate's going to take him down, and Hans Summer secures the kill.
Gangplank, or excuse me, Cho'Gath.
Man Lions and Rogue have been fighting over this for the last couple of minutes. Inspired's going to step forward, pops the Subjugate down. The pillar goes out as well. Kaiser trying to jump in. That Rift Herald has already been secured. A Rome beats it down. Kazi pops a Feather Storm. Has to flash away, lands the double root. But here is Gangplank, and the Sultan swings his scimitar through Kazi. Hans Summer also kills.
Like, it clearly seems that both these teams kind of have different priorities, but Rogue's priority is we think we will not win fights at the Drake. You have Zyra Khan, a Volley Bear, and a Cho. We think we lose early game skirmishes, so fine, we'll concede them. We'll trade Herald for Drake.
Senna Wukong, and they just kept going in for the engage. And once again, Shadow's going to step forward here. He's subjugated. Tower goes down in the bottom lane. Finn
Second Herald that is spawning, as well as the Infernal Drake that's spawning in 24. Again, it's the third Drake, which means that if Mad get it, it would set them up very nicely for Soul.
So the quickness was fine there, but because Vander can just step in front of them with the Unbreak.
And they'll possibly lose the Herald as well.
Oh, Arome's coming in though. He does have the Feast. Won't get there in time. Inspired secures will stop that tower from doing too much damage, and Mad Lions will be able to walk away uninjured. They also get the tower in the mid lane.
Fog of War, and then finds a flank with all of this utility. Azir and Aphelios will not be able to get away. It's not a front-to-back fight at this game stage.
Okay, quickness is available. Here we go. Kaiser trying to go in, but he's immediately stopped by the Glacial Fisher. The dragon is still low. Humanoid on the back lane. It was stolen away. Inspired takes it, and now Kaiser's trying to run for the hills as Kazi locked up, stunned in place. Shadow jumps forward, but Hans Summer's still alive. Kazi did a lot of damage, but the rest of Mad Lions are not there to follow up. And Rogue don't even need to chase this. They just used the pillar. They stole away the Inferno, but Mad Lions, they want a little bit more of this Humanoid. Still has about a third of his mana bar available, and you can see him just trying to chip away. Teleport's coming in behind them. And now Rogue in the river are looking for a flank position here on Mad Lions. Kaiser on the front line. The barrels don't quite connect, but here comes Larson, puts the soldiers down in the river, trying to catch onto Mad Lions, who are dodging away as quickly as they can. Humanoid's going to go down. He has the passive. Hans Summer has no way of getting away from it. Boom! Hans Summer!
He did get an 850 gold shutdown off the back of that too, so he's going to complete the death cap and also grab himself the Fiendish Codex.
Big
Shutdowns just fed into Karzi. I will say that Karzi is still one item away before I think that Mad Lions can feel confident in a front-to-back fight. As I say that, they're just like throwing their face at it.
Yeah, Inspired, Charmed, popped up with a Glacial
It'll work this time, guys.
This is the LEC.
We will truly have a best of 3. You've been asking for it. We decided to give it to you.
Just the teams had to comply, you know, and now the Infernal Dragon has been started up here by Rogue. Mad. Kazi takes quite a lot of a chunk. Origen trying to step forward, trying to be that front line for his team, but he's only really got AP, about 2,000 HP on him. The Infernal Dragon down to 2,000, it's taken by Kazi, he secures it. And now they try and dive onto the backline, but the Emperor's Divide is going to do so much work. Shadow's already gone. There's 2 as Kaiser falls, and Finn is still stepping into Kazi, flashes off towards the back, Vander able to survive. There comes the damage, Kazi! Goodbye! Shut down, the double kill comes out from Hans Summer. Origen tries to flash away, but he has no place to go apart from back to the fountain. A triple for Hans Summer, he's looking for more. Humanoid almost goes down, just able to survive as he limps, wounded and hurt back towards his base, but Inspired's having none of that. Humanoid, it's walkies. It's Inspired actually might just die here. But has he delayed it for long enough? Can Rogue win these flank wards? They have those Origen wards, we'll call them, Frost, because that is where Origen could get in with his TP. Shadows diving forward, Hans Summer caught out just a little bit. Hans Summer already got the great knock-up. The Feather Storm, that's 2, that's 3. Cogmore gets a triple. Humanoid perhaps able to turn this game around for his team, but Larson's diving forward. The Emperor's Divide doesn't quite hit his Humanoid. Uses the setup. There's the Quadra. The Cogmore Humanoid takes all of his HP in a heartbeat, and now it's a 4v5 in favor of Matt. Kaiser's going to blast Cone in. Looking for the damage on Finn. He lands the stun. Shadow stepping forward as well. Roman's going to try and get in here, but Kazi is actually locked off towards the backside, and Finn is able to get himself down towards the bottom lane. Let's reset.
They don't care. They don't care if it's an unfair fight. They make it a fair fight.
I can't believe Humanoid. Wait, let's have a look at the Drake. Let's look at the Drake right now.
Give me the Drake, give me the Drake, give me the Drake. Here we go. Okay, Shadow trying to fight towards the base. He's TPing into the base. He's looking for the winner. Shadow goes golden. The Infernal Dragon, the target here for Rogue. With him in the base is Larson and Finn. Rogue are looking through. They're trying to get the back door onto Mad Lions, and Mad Lions don't have an enhanced recall. They don't have Baron. They get the Inferno. That's the soul, but is that enough? Here comes the TP. It's cancelled. It's cancelled. Rogue, for 1 second, it looked like you threw it, but what an incredible call. The inhibitor! Rogue stopped at the final hurdle by an the Shadow goes down. Can they get back? TP coming in from Humanoid. He tries to get towards the bottom lane.
There's no way, he can't stop both of them.
They can't get there in time. Rogue have done it. Rogue have done it, and they tie Mad Lions in first place.